Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a review for you guys. We're going to review a fragrance today called Ode to You by West 3rd brand. Now, I've reviewed 2 scents from this brand, and I did a scent safari. Really wasn't calling it scent safari then, but I did a sort of brand overview a couple of years back. The fragrances I reviewed, I did Tobacco 1812, which is sort of a lighter, fresher version of Tobacco Vanille, and I did Vintage Patchouli, which I didn't really love. I like Tobacco 1812. This is the last scent that I have in a 60 ml bottle. I do have a bunch that the house sent to me in 15 ml bottles, and I maybe get to them down the line to review. We shall see. If you want some of the backstory on this really very interesting brand from the Pacific Northwest, I believe, or I think they're from the Pacific Northwest. I could be wrong about that, but if you do want backstory, do check out that Scent Safari video that I did. This fragrance, Ode to You, is from their Society's Descent Tour line, and I don't think there's a huge difference between this line and their other collections. They have a few collections on their site, as well as a bunch of grooming products as well. But if you're interested in purchasing this one, it comes in one size only. It's 60 ml for $38, and it's Eau de Toilette concentration. The notes on it are orange peel, angelica, galbanum, iris, cedarwood, vetiver, patchouli, amber, incense, and musk. And it is available via their website, which I'm going to link to you guys. I'll give you guys the link in the description. For presentations, very minimal. You've seen these bottles before. It says Society Descent Tour, Ode to You, 2 fluid ounces. Really standard sprayer with these bottles, but it works very well. No complaint. And it does come in a very plain box that has some designs on it that gives you the name of the fragrance. It is different from their, actually quite a bit different from their West 3rd branding. Now, as far as the fragrance, yeah, so this is a really straightforward mix, to me at least, of a few different notes. So definitely there's angelica, that spicy green angelica. There's a huge blast of galbanum, and there's some orange peel. Those are really the 3 notes that you're going to experience at the top. But don't think like juicy, sweet, like orange sanguine. Sweet orange peel, think of like dried in the sun, very bitter, shriveled up orange peel. And what that does is it provides just a touch of contrast to the green, that very intense green from the galbanum, bitter green, and the spiciness of the angelica. So that's your top, and under that is a mix of cedarwood. I would say there's like a little bit of either Virginia or Texas cedarwood, which gives you just like an insinuation of like that pencil shaving smell. But more so, I think the cedarwood here is the warm skin quality of Atlas cedarwood. It's just sort of very dry and warm and balmy. And then there's also a really sort of clean and crisp vetiver note that sits at the base of this one as well. I think I get a little bit of patchouli in there as well, but I really didn't pick up any musk. I didn't pick up any incense, and I don't think I really didn't pick up any iris out of this one. I got no iris out of this one at all. And I think that's because the green notes in this one, really the galbanum and the angelica here, which really gives you a spiciness. Those 2 notes in tandem just dominate this fragrance. If you like angelica and you like galbanum, you're going to be in heaven, because this is just a spicy green dream. It's very crisp and clean and spicy, and it is absolutely bone dry. Performance is also really good. I'm not going to tell you this is beast mode, but this performs really well, and I get really nice performance from West 3rd brand scents in general. This one gives me good 6 to 8 hours. Doesn't project, insanely. You'll probably get a couple hours of good projection, but this one is so spicy and sharp. That might be a good thing. I don't know if you want this one just lunging off your skin. Could this be a unisex fragrance? Yeah, of course, anything could. But I think this is going to do a little bit better on a man. I think ideally this is made for a man dressed up at work in the springtime. I think it's a perfect scent for that season and that time of year and in that situation. Now, if you're looking for something similar, can't get your hands on this, the fragrance that this is, you know, some people think it was made to smell like, it's very, very, very close to a Frederic Malle fragrance called French Lover, sometimes called Bois d'Orage. It does not last as long. I believe the French Lover is Eau de Parfum. This is Eau de Toilette. French Lover is also $192 for 50 ml. But these two fragrances are very closely related, French Lover and this one. So you might want to try both and see which one you like better. I have a sample of French Lover, and yeah, they're close. If someone were trying to, there's not, I can't really think of another fragrance that I would tell you this one smells very close to. I would say, you know, French Lover is very unique, as is this one. If someone trying to talk you into this, I think they would tell you that, hey, if you like galbanum, rejoice. You know, you found your galbanum dream. This is as good as galbanum gets. I think they would tell you that it's really good price and it's a different fragrance. It's a very different fragrance from what's out there, minus, you know, French Lover. I think if someone trying to talk you out of this, they might tell you that, well, all this is a dupe of French Lover and it doesn't perform as well and it might be too sharp and bold for some people. I think this is great for the price. You know, you could kind of look at West Third a little bit, almost as a precursor to Dua, because a lot of their fragrances are sort of inspired by other fragrances. I don't know if they're exactly clones, but they're close. They definitely have original ones as well. Dua has original fragrances too, though. And West Third didn't really go with guerrilla marketing tactics. They sort of went about their business very quietly, didn't clone heavy hitters. So that's just an interesting perspective. I really love this fragrance. You guys know that I don't, this was sent to me. I don't rate fragrances that were sent to me for review. I also don't like French Lover enough to buy it. I do like it, but what a great stand-in this one is, and for the money, you really can't go wrong. So that is my review of Ode to You. I'd love to know if any of you guys smelled this. If you like French Lover by Frederic Malle, would you be interested in this one? What have you smelled by West Third brand? Leave a comment below. And I will see you next week with some more videos. Have a very happy and healthy New Year. Stay safe, don't drink and drive, all that good stuff. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. My name obviously is Maximilian.